All right, level change. So we're going to be playing with our seamless level transition. So the trick here is we're trying to make this level change happen in an area where the player isn't jarringly teleported into a new level. So as you can see, what happened there is I am on this level, and when I go back through these stairs, I can go up here, and then when I turn this corner, it should load me into the next level. And I'm on the next level. Looks good. Go back down the stairs. The trick here is that as it loads me, I'm in the exact same spot. So as I'm transitioning between these levels, other than this door popping open, because I don't have the door closing yet, not much is really changing. There's a little stutter here as I go between the levels, but I'm in the same place. I'm in the same stairwell. I'm in the same location. And as the maps get optimized, they will load faster. So these maps currently aren't optimized, so they don't load as fast as they could. So we're going to start by looking at the placement of all the things that are set up on this. So what we need is a duplicate of level 1. So the map that we've been working on, that corridor, we need to make a second copy of it. Okay? So I've got 2 copies of the same map right here. I named one of them Sunset Level 1. The other one is Sunset Level 2. All right? Now the names don't matter. Just remember the rules. No spaces, no special characters. They can't be the same. So the book is called Sunset Warrior, so I named it Sunset Level 1, Sunset Level 2. All right. Now, let's go ahead and maximize this window here. So if you remember way back to our first time we did this, we used this little guy right here called an info landmark. So if you look at this is the stairwell. So my guy's going to go down, and he's going to come into the stairwell, and I've got this trigger level change right here. Okay? This is what's going to initiate the level change happening right there. Right? This info landmark is extremely important. Because what happens is, as you come down into this level, when you touch this trigger, it measures your distance from this landmark, vertically and horizontally. So that means it's going to measure how far my character is away from this landmark. And then what it's going to do is it's going to take me to the other level, and it's going to find the landmark in that level, and it's going to place me at exactly the same location. So if I am on this level, and I am exactly 3 feet to the right of this info landmark, and I'm standing like right here at that point, when it loads me into the next level, it's going to find the landmark, and it's going to put me at exactly that same point in the new level. And what you notice is I'm staring down the stairs. If we look at this one, I'm in that same spot. If I were 3 feet over here, I'd be staring down the stairs. So the most important piece of this is finding the location for your info landmark. The info landmark has to be in exactly the same spot on both maps, or in exactly the location where you want it to drop the player. Now, remember, the player doesn't drop on the info landmark. They drop relative to the info landmark. So that means they will drop, if they're 6 feet above it, they will spawn in a new level 6 feet above this info landmark. So the very first thing we need to do here is I have 2 levels, and I decided that for mine, I'm going to go down. Okay? So I'm going to go down and turn this corner, and I'm going to start my level change right here. Okay? On my second level, that means that my character is going to be coming down these steps. So I had to put this info landmark on the landing in exactly the same spot. So what I had to do is, since these are duplicate levels of each other, right? We just simply copied level 1 to level 2. When I put this landmark in, I figured out exactly how many squares it was from the wall, how high it was above the ground, and I got the exact same location on both maps. So this landmark is sitting in exactly the same place on both of these maps on this landing, so that once I teleport from this level to this level, I'm in the same place in the stairwell. I'm looking at the same set of stairs, I'm in the same location, and I can just continue running on down the stairs. So for today, all I want you to do is get your level 1 duplicated into your second level. Then I want you to find the spot where your info landmark is going to be. Doesn't really matter. The position of the info landmark is not super critical, except that it has to be the same in both levels. So if I put this info landmark up on the roof, that's fine, as long as it was in exactly the same spot up here on the roof on this level. So I put it on the floor in exactly the same spot for both of these levels. If you were to look at these on the grid, you would see that they are in identical spots on both of these maps. They're both like one grid mark above the ground. I counted the little squares from the walls on both sides. I figured out exactly how far it needed to be left and right, up and down, and forward and backward on all 3 different axes, and I placed it in that exact same spot on both levels. Okay? Once you've placed it, they get the same name. One of the rare times in this engine where we're going to name something the same. So the name of my info landmark is level 1 underscore level 2. That tells me that this landmark connects level 1 and level 2. Now if we go back to this level, so this is level 2, if I open this up, same exact name, level 1 underscore level 2. Okay? So your assignment today is to take your map that we've been working on, duplicate it. So simply click File, Save As, and save it as whatever part 2 or something like that. Remember, no spaces, no special characters in the name. You could just put a 2 after it, that would be fine. But you're going to take that level that you've been working on and you're going to duplicate it. So we're just going to click File, Save As, and then we're going to name it something else. So you end up with 2 copies of the exact same map. Then you're going to place this info landmark in the exact same position on both maps relative to the stairs. Now there is a bit of a trick to this, because if you look at where this landmark is, it's here, okay? And let's look at the landmark on the other one. It's below, right? So you're going to say, Myers, why are you lying to us? So I'm not. But the thing is, think about how this works. This is level 1, okay? So here's this great big old level. My player is going to come in here and he's going to go down the stairs. And right here, he's going to change levels, right? Because he's trying to go right here. This guy is trying to run here. He's going down these steps, and then he's going to pop out here on the next level. So he's going down, okay? So this is here. Now, if I simply put this landmark in this exact same spot in the world, when my guy teleports, he's going to be right here. He's going to come down these stairs, and there isn't actually a level here, right? Because we built this level here. So if we look at my level 2, the landmark is in the exact same spot on this landing, but I moved it up a floor, okay? Now, why did I do that? Well, because the player is coming down, and he's going to go down the steps and pop out right here. So if we look at these together, let me see if I can get them both on the screen at the same time. We're trying to make a continuous path for the player, okay? So let's look at these together. All right, so this is level 1, okay? And let's see, let's move this just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this is level 1. The player's going to come in this doorway, he's going to go down the stairs, and he's going to hit this landing. There's an info landmark right there. He's going to change levels. Now, if I teleport him right here into the new level, guess what? When he tries to go down, there's no level there because we built our level here, right? So what we're doing is all these stairs are the same. So he's going to come in, he's going to go down, he's going to change levels, and then we're going to trick the player by putting him on the landing above here. So remember, all the stairs are the same. All these distances and measurements, they're all identical. All these stairs are exactly the same. So he goes down, he teleports to the new level. I'm going to drop him here so that when he finishes going down the stairs, he pops out on this level instead of taking him here where he would pop out on the empty level. So the landmark position is identical on the landing, but I simply moved it up a floor. So watch one more time, and as we kind of track how the person's going to walk. They're going to come through the door, they're going to go down the stairs halfway, level change. Okay? I'm going to bring him over here. He's going to finish going down the stairs, and look, when he pops out the door, he's on the level. If I teleported him here, he would be on an empty level. So all I did is I took this position and I moved it up one floor here, but it's in the exact same position on this floor as it is on this floor. Okay? So it's a bit of a trick, but that's what we want to do here. Okay? So let's do that. That's all your assignment today. Don't worry about the triggers yet. We'll do those tomorrow.